Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here to do messages for Libra. Libra, this is your love vibration. So let's see what's up. All right. Let's get an overall energy of your love vibration. Let's see and move it forward. I did what it was that you needed to know mostly. It had love going on there too. Sacrifice. Look, the same thing, Libra. Look, my card. Look, let me tell you something. Spirit don't play, okay? Libra, if you go back to your what you need to know mostly, it'll be about the sacrifice that you made. And this is what we're talking about in love. Because it's like I was saying, it was about love. And your overall energy that's coming in about your love vibration is the sacrifice that you made. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to get into what's on your mind and your energy. What's on your person's mind and their energy and the possible outcome for Libra. It's all about the sacrifice. All right, Libra, let's go. Love vibrations. What's on your mind? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be thoughtful and caring when it comes down to ending a situation or transforming the path that you're going on. Okay, bringing an ending to a path as well that you decided to take. Okay, when it comes down to some type of communication, reconciliation with someone who could be your soulmate, but it's very challenging and there's obstacles getting in the way of that. When it comes down to the Seven of Wands, being very defensive when it comes down to needing the strength and the commitment to balance out the situation. For you to balance out the situation and welcome in something being very successful, a new successful beginning. Because somebody here is crying over spilt milk because someone walked away. Okay, that was wish fulfillment for you. Okay, but a tower moment came because somebody here was thinking very logical about a situation and ended up having an empty victory. Okay, someone was being very logical about the situation when it comes down to speaking a truth. All right. This is what's on your mind. Now, this could be you or this could be another person. Somebody ended a path. Somebody very thoughtful, caring, okay, expressed ending a path they were going down, okay, when it comes down to communication. It could have been a third-party situation. Somebody wanted to reconcile, making a head-over-heart decision, but feeling the obstacles and challenges that are getting in the way. So when it comes down to actually someone being defensive, guarding themselves, when it comes down to the obstacles and challenges getting in the way of somebody having strength to make a commitment or be committed, somebody here was juggling the idea to get balanced, to have some type of successful offer to come in or be successful with their offer. Okay, crying over spilt milk because somebody here decided that they were going to leave the emotions behind and move away. Okay, it was an empty victory. Somebody was thinking logical about their situation. It was a tower moment. Somebody was communicating the truth, even though it was wish fulfillment for you or you them. This is what's on your mind and your energy. Somebody is having worry, anxiety over someone from their past who is single, nurturing, loving, focusing on them and focusing on a decision. Now, in your energy is you or them having sleepless nights about a past situation. Somebody you grew up with. It could be a friend, whatever the case may be on the emotional level. This person could actually be single, or somebody is focusing on the fact that someone from their past is single and needing to make a decision or wanting to make a decision to be happy with that particular person. But there's the need to move to calmer waters because this could be the sacrifice. You could have sacrificed this person or they could have sacrificed you, Libra. Okay. So when it comes down to charging forward ahead, somebody here is charging forward with confidence, focusing on their money, focusing on their stability. Okay. And when it comes down to the truth is that someone here left someone out in the cold because probably focusing on themselves, charging forward with confidence, being very materialistic. Okay. And the truth is, or being intuitively guided to leave someone out in the cold. Okay. But we have the high priestess here. Okay. This high priestess is clarified by Five of Pentacles. This is someone who was left out in the cold. It was very burdensome. It's very burdensome to someone. This is what's in your energy. It's very burdensome when it comes down to an offer that someone here was actually contemplating if they wanted to take or show support to. Okay. And it's something that someone here was trying to manifest and create for themselves when it comes down to working on this connection. Because when it comes down to a commitment, something very traditional, someone wanted to offer and be successful and be very victorious, but they changed their mind. They're looking at a situation differently when it comes down to the offer, because they're looking at the conflict, the competition. They're looking at the arguments, the fighting, the feuding. Okay. And that's the secret. And that's why the judgment call was made when it came down to having a new beginning, because patience needed to be involved, because it could have been someone given to 3 and trying to get grounded and solid. Communication coming in about a wish fulfillment and being very thoughtful and caring and loving and being very abundant. And that's what someone is actually holding on to, the communication that came in, what it is that they already know to be of truth. Somebody's holding on. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said somebody was holding on to what they know to be of truth. And then I pulled the truth card. The truth is that someone here was communicating. Someone here was abundant. Someone here was very loving. Someone here was a wish fulfillment for somebody. Someone here spoke a truth. Someone here wanted to get grounded. Someone here wanted to have balance, equal give and take. Someone here wanted to be patient. Someone here wanted to have a new beginning. Someone here wanted that. A judgment call was made. That means somebody is looking back at themselves with the compassion for the decision that they made. And the decision that they made is what the secret was. It's based off of the secret. It's based off of the conflict. The secret is that it was conflicting for someone. It was interference. It was gossip. When it comes down to an offer they wanted to give, they changed their perspective. They needed to see something differently in order for them to be victorious and bring forth this offer and a commitment. This is what somebody needed to do. Instead, it was more of a sacrifice. Somebody sacrificed the situation. You or someone else, Libra. But this is what's on your mind, and this is what's in your energy. You sacrificing a particular person or situation due to you being in your head, due to conflict, due to gossip, due to lies, due to deceit, due to betrayal, due to interference, family, friends, whatever have you. Someone here decided that they were going to make the ultimate sacrifice and release someone, even though they were happy with that particular person, even though they wanted to get grounded, solid, and offer to that person. They sacrificed that person instead. You or someone else. All right, so moving forward to your person and what it is that's on their mind. What's on their mind, wow, is the same thing. The secret, okay? Things being illuminated, okay? Things being illuminated. All right, the moon is here, Cancer or Pisces, but this is someone, things are being illuminated. Clarifying the moon is death. Somebody put an ending to their wish fulfillment, okay? Making an empowered choice. Could be with an Aries. Judgment call that was made. Yeah, somebody sacrificed this. Made an empowered choice and made a judgment call. Move the calmer waters when it comes down to their stability. And focus clearly on their money. And that's the truth. So when it comes down to this conflict, we have someone who's having conflict. When it comes down to it, it could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's needing the strength to pick a path. Somebody trying to figure out what path they're now going to go on. Yep. What path they're going to go on. Needing to make a decision. Because when it comes down to somebody being thoughtful, very caring, and communicating, spying, or trying to stay in control, somebody left somebody out for dead, and now they're in their head about the situation. Thinking very logical about the situation. Needing to see things differently, or needing to look at the situation differently, because there was a tower moment. And somebody now is guarded and very defensive when it comes down to a Sagittarius, or when it comes down to wanting to balance out the situation with a lover or a Gemini. by offering to get stable and grounded and abundant, creative, balance things out, work on things. But somebody here is being very sneaky, lying. Somebody was lying, and it ended the cycle. It ended the cycle. Somebody here knows the truth about it already when it comes down to someone who is stable, someone who is focusing clearly on their money. Somebody knows the truth about it already. This person already knows the truth about you. Okay? When it comes down to ending a cycle, starting something new, someone already knows the truth about you. Okay? You're focusing clearly on your money. You're focusing on your stability. You're focusing on your craft. Yeah, you're focusing on nurturing you. Remaining single. Somebody already knows the truth. That this is what it is that you want to do. This is why the sacrifice was the sacrifice. Because somebody here already knows the truth. That you want to just clearly focus on you and what it is you want to do for yourself. This is what's on your person's mind. And their energy. And their energy when it comes down to the Page of Pentacles. Somebody here wanting to offer. Clarifying it with the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to give an emotional offer. Want to get stable. Okay? Want to go towards happiness, abundance. Want to go towards healing. But somebody's in their head about it. They're having anxiety. They're having sleepless nights. They're worried. Okay? Because this communication about getting... the communication about having a new start and reconciling and being very victorious. This is what somebody really wants. This is what somebody wants to manifest. This is what somebody wants to be very successful in doing. But when it comes down to the connection and someone being very thoughtful, very caring to come forward with this offer because this is something that they're hoping for and wishing for, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to do so. It breaks someone's heart to, when it comes to this connection, to be very thoughtful and caring and move this forward, being successful. Even though they're hoping and wishing for it, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Okay? Again, could be dealing with the Gemini, or this could be you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's heartbreaking. Because what's being communicated about the truth is that somebody here was left out in the cold. So your possible outcome is right now you're in separation and it's burdensome. It's burdensome. Or will be burdensome and challenging. Because somebody here is looking at the cups that were spilled over. And how somebody had to move away from them. So when it comes down to somebody taking a leap of faith, it's an offer it's an offer when it comes down to having a new beginning, having wish fulfillment, and the will turning in somebody's favor. It's all in one cup as an offer that somebody's still just looking at. So, Eight of Pentacles is going to be clarified moving forward. Somebody wanting to work on this is going to be an empty victory. Because somebody's going within to charge forward with confidence. Showing support. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. No, I said that already. An empty victory. Because somebody's going within to charge forward with confidence. Going within about charging forward with confidence. Showing support to a connection that is very challenging. Having obstacles in the way. That's why it will be an empty victory. That's what's being communicated. That would be communicated to you or from you. Libra. And that's what we got. So the possible outcome is that somebody here sacrificed somebody. So when it comes down to someone trying to move it forward, somebody here is going to find that very challenging due to the fact that somebody was sacrificed. And the reasons that they already know that they were sacrificed for is going to be very challenging to want to move it forward. Very challenging. For Libra. Oh, yep. Surrender to divine is reversed. Because somebody here is not surrendering on how to move forward. They pretty much made that decision themselves. It's a need for someone to just surrender. Surrender to divine. Or should I say somebody is surrendering on how to move forward, but surrender to divine is reversed. And it looks like someone here is not surrendering to divine. Take time to breathe out. Somebody could be going within, again, about their situation. All right. Surrender to divine in reverse. Because a judgment call already been made. Somebody took it upon themselves. Of course, it's their situation or your situation, however you see fit. And they already made the ultimate sacrifice. So they can't now surrender to the divine, ask for help or how to move it forward because a judgment call has already been made. Clarify judgment. Yep, the secret is out about somebody's relationship, commitment, or whatever. The judgment call is that the secret comes out about somebody's happiness or connection you have with someone, or the justice that was served or the connection. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups for Libra. And we get, yep, communication, Eight of Wands. Clarify the Moon in reverse. And we get the Knight of Cups. All right. So the judgment call already been made that the secret is out. That's why nobody here needs to surrender anything, because the secret is out that somebody wanted to rush in and offer happiness to somebody else. And that was what's being communicated. So therefore, somebody here either sacrificed you or you sacrificed someone for that situation. Clarify, time to breathe out. But now somebody here is needing to breathe out for the simple fact that they're coming out of the Ten of Swords when it comes down to this connection. They're not feeling a heavy burden. They're not feeling that they're left out for dead. But this is more devastating than anything because Ten of Swords is an ending. This is someone who has an ending, but it's very devastating that it has ended. Okay, because not only are they left for dead, but when it's reversed, Ten of Swords is moving forward with the 10 going back to a 0 to a 1. This is devastating to where somebody here is not really moving on from that situation. Again, because it's a connection that has been broken up and somebody here is needing to take their time to go within about it. Clarify the Four of Wands reverse for Libra. Four of Wands reverse for Libra. Yep. So when it comes down to a Page of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles, being successful, getting grounded, somebody here wants to. They don't want to let the tower fall. They're still holding on to a connection that's not working out. Okay. They're holding on to a connection that's working out because it's balancing them. I guess they're feeling a little success. Okay. Feeling some type of passion. Okay. Getting some type of passion. It's stable enough for a particular person. That's why they feel like they, is either, I would say, want to build on this, but we could say want to still build on this. Or we can also say not let the tower fall completely down. Or should I say, trying to duck a tower moment, because someone here can be somebody's soulmate and they're in a wait. Again, another waiting card when it comes down to reconciling. Okay, this could be a person that sacrificed you or you sacrificed them, Libra. Give me this Tower in reverse. Give me this Tower in reverse. Yeah, someone was left out in the cold. So when it comes down to this tower, the tower is wanting to be rebuilt, but someone here is left out in the cold because of the tower not being built on a solid foundation. This is why this connection is upside down. This is why the connection isn't working when it comes down to someone being successful, wanting to bring forth a successful offer and get grounded. Because the tower has failed, but it has not been built up on a solid ground. Because somebody here was left out in the cold. Somebody made a sacrifice. Clarify the Ten of Swords reverse. Yep. And somebody here is now, this would be ending a cycle, 10 still, ending a cycle, starting something new. Someone's holding on to the devastation of the cycle that has already ended, and there is no communication coming in about a new beginning. Because the path someone chose to go down, they could have chose to be very passionate. They could have chose to focus clearly on themselves and their passions. Take a leap of faith to balance out the situation by not moving forward. Sacrifice for Libra. So the sacrifice is someone is sacrificing someone actually knowing the truth. That was the sacrifice. And the truth is that somebody here really did want a commitment. Somebody really did look at someone as wish fulfillment. Somebody here really, really loved somebody and wanted to send love and communication or wanted to be on that level with a particular person. But they sacrificed telling the truth about a commitment. They sacrificed telling the truth. They were very, very slow to have the victory towards their happiness because somebody here could have had many other options, or it could have been thought of as somebody having options. That's why somebody ended the cycle, only to start something new with thinking very logical and bringing heartbreak in order to have peace within self. And that's how I'm looking at this. Let's go ahead and put some love on it. Surrender to divine. See, heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's why somebody here doesn't have to surrender to divine, because they're not having a heart-to-heart conversation because they already sacrificed you, or you already sacrificed this person. But it's deception. Somebody's wearing a false mask. Again, like I said before, because Libra, somebody here, you or somebody else, really want that love. They really wanted that person, but they sacrificed telling the truth. Breathe out for Libra. It's a past life situation here. You've known each other before. You could have grew up with this person. It could have been some time in you have with this person. It's just a connection that somebody here really wanted. And this is what somebody here is taking the time to now breathe out. Breathing out the fact that they sacrificed a connection that they really, really wanted. End of the deck, make the effort. Give me more on this. Time to breathe out for Libra. Playfulness. This could have been your friend. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth and spirit fun to shine. This could have been a friend. This could have been somebody that you grew up with. It could have been a connection that you just looked at your friend this way. Playfulness. But somebody here made the sacrifice. Clarify the sacrifice for Libra. See? Retreat. Cards don't lie, boy. It's time to disconnect from the world. Because somebody here sacrificed telling someone the truth and now need to go within and retreat. Somebody could be looking at the situation as being unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Retreat. But I don't believe that's the case. I believe that's something someone's telling themselves. Retreat. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Romantic feelings. Reverse. Told you. It's something I believe that they're telling themselves. Because you have trust underneath the deck. This situation is calling for you to trust. That's why someone here is actually telling themselves. Somebody here sacrificed the situation. They sacrificed telling the truth to a particular person. And actually, by doing that, sacrificed the person. Wow. Because they didn't tell the truth. And there was conflict and competition, a lot of things going on, but it was all mental. It was definitely all mental. And someone here wants to communicate. Someone here is happy with someone. Someone here wants to have a connection. They wanted to offer. They didn't want the tower to fall. Okay, they wanted to build on a situation with a particular person. And now somebody here is breathing out for the simple fact that not only did they leave somebody for dead, but they're really devastated in this situation due to the fact that they are now not even in communication with a particular person. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And we have don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Exactly. And because of that, because of somebody here trying too hard to kind of mask their emotions when it comes down to moving something forward. It was a matter of actually embracing the person. You are someone else, Libra. Embracing the person and embracing your emotions and being able to speak a truth to that person. But somebody here decided that they were going to make their own decision. And they made their decision on their own guiltiness of having the feelings maybe in the first place, or having to tell the truth about how they feel, not knowing what the other person may have felt. Underneath the deck, you have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present, so enjoy it. And that could definitely what's been going on. It could have just been about passion. It could have been something that has took flight, but at the same time, somebody here sacrificed the truth. They sacrificed telling the truth and is in retreat because they're not feeling those romantic feelings. They don't have romantic feelings, but I believe that it's something that they're telling themselves. They're sacrificing the truth, and the truth is that somebody is going within and they're saying they don't have romantic feelings, but that's clearly not the truth. That is, the truth is that they have romantic feelings. They do not want to disconnect from the world because they want to tell the truth because they don't want this to have been a sacrifice. But this is what they did. So, I don't know. Look. I tell you what fell, Libra. What fell was helpful people, let go, and forgiveness. You have forgiveness and let go, I believe, in your what you need to know mostly. But I didn't say anything. Spirit, even though Spirit already knows. But for Libra, answers for Libra. The situation under the deck was causing for you to trust. We have listened to your intuition. I'm told to pull one more for Libra. One more. Romance. Under the deck, you have don't stop. So we have romance. Listen to your intuition. Let's go ahead and put clarity on it. Listen to your intuition for Libra. Listen to your intuition and go ahead and move forward with an offer. Listening to your intuition to receive an offer or give an offer. Somebody wants to give it to you or you want to give it to someone. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But somebody here is having anxiety when it comes down to the world turning in their favor. And somebody needs to change their perspective on how they want to express their love. Or following their heart and what it is that they know to do. Clarify romance. When it comes to romance, we have somebody, no win-win. Five of Swords. So when it comes down to your romance, when it comes down to connection with somebody, somebody here has an empty victory. Why? Because of the sacrifice that was made. So when it comes down to looking for that good news to get grounded, somebody here is focusing and nurturing on themselves and loving themselves. Because see, somebody here is looking this way for the good news to come in. While the person that's nurturing and loving themselves is looking in that direction towards some other type of new beginning and a path that they need to go down for themselves. Take it how it resonates. But this is all I have for you, Libra. This was your love vibration. So this is, yeah, listen to your intuition when it comes down to an offer towards someone or from someone. Maybe your last one of what you need to know mostly was about forgiveness. Maybe there's a need to forgive. It was also about letting go of the ego. Okay, so again, we even have ego here. This is also ego. So when it comes down to romance and that connection, we have ego here. Okay, we have ego. And it's simply because somebody here is just like, listen, again, somebody here sacrificed telling the truth, holding them swords right there under your arm, even though right here it's some type of communication and you're bringing forth only what it is you want others to know and see. But what you really are holding back is your real truth, those real emotions, that clarity, that truth, that everything that you need, that you don't want everyone to know, you're holding close to you. Okay, you're holding on to those other four swords. Okay, with dear life. Mind you, they're swords. Okay, so look at how you're holding them. You don't even care if it's cutting you. You don't care what it's going to do. You just don't want it to come out and it be out there as a clear, everybody knows, everybody understands, everybody knows what I'm feeling. So you're keeping them to yourself. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. You're keeping it to yourself, keeping the wraps on it. And when it comes to romance, by you doing that, it's ending up being an empty victory. And that's what I got for you, Libra. So please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe if this is you, Libra, and you want to open up. Okay. It's nothing. For some people, it is. Okay. It may bother you to speak your truth, but at the end of the day, your truth is your truth. Okay. And if you're going to go and you're just going to sacrifice people, or people are just going to sacrifice you for the sake of saving their face, for the sake of saving and holding on to their emotions, then you know what? You got to let them, right? Free will. Just like it's free will with you. But if you really love a person and you really have a soul connection with someone and you really like to see if it's going to go somewhere, I just say if that's something that you really want to do, then don't let fear get in your way of that. Take the chance. You know, we live many times, we die many times, okay? But at the end of the day, what life do you want to live that's worth living? That's all. That's it, right? You can live it different many ways, right? Which way do you want to live it? And that's all that matters. Okay. So if it's this way, then what you're doing is clearly for yourself. That's your truth. That's what you know. That's how you feel because of the way you want to go, the path you want to go down, the direction you want to go in. Okay. I just want to open up and say what and how you're doing it hurts other people because you involve other people in with a clear expectation of how. But if it's not being spoken as to how, then people get their own perception of how things are and how they can connect with you. So if you're not being honest about how you need them to connect and give them the free will choice of how they can connect with you, or if they're okay with how they want to connect with you, with what you stated, this is what I want, this is my boundary, this is my whatever, and you don't say anything, it's not a lie. It's like if you allow people to run rampant, then they will. If they extend themselves a little more, if they can, they will. But if you open that door for it to be okay and you're not, then when you clearly come up to this point where either one, you're fighting with yourself because it's something that you've invited and now it's like I don't want to invite it anymore, you got to clearly look at the lives of other people that you're also hurting in the process. You are someone else because other people are being hurt as well. And everybody go with this, oh, and it's karma and it's a lesson you need to learn and this and this that, but sometimes it's actually just a person being an asshole. And when you're in asshole mode and you are awakened to the fact that you were an asshole, then let's unhold the ass, whatever. Just try to make it funny because it is intense. It is intense, you know? So that's all I got for you, Libra. Again, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell button, guys, if you want to be alerted when I upload your videos. And take care of yourself, Libra. Until next time. Bye.